What will be really interesting here is Illinois has several of their very short sprinters. Their 60-meter and 200-meter specialists slated to run in this event. It's always, a little interesting just to see how it plays out when they bump up in distance and run the open 400. So many times we see them go out just a little bit too fast and not be able to sustain that effort. And Asia Thomas, the freshman, she's out blazing. She ran the quarter a ton in high school, has been running shorter distances so far for the majority of her time here. But we've got Bierman of Iowa out front, as well as Jayla Campbell leading the Golden Gophers.
And Minnesota out in the lead down the back stretch on this first leg of the women's 4x400. Iowa in second, Illinois third, Ohio State in fourth. Iowa came in with a seed time about 2.5 seconds faster than Minnesota, the second-seeded team. But Minnesota getting a strong start as we come into the first exchange. Abigail Schaaf's going to get it for the Gophers, and Allie Dorn, who ran a great 400-meter leg on that distance medley relay yesterday.
So we've got Janielle Josephs leading it out for the Golden Gophers here, but that's Jessica McDowell, our runner-up in the 400, 200-meter Big Ten champion, moving into third position here, and the Buckeyes of Ohio State are going to slide into second.
Here comes McDowell, making her move on the outside. That strength she has, finished third in the 400, won the 200. Abigail Schaaffe of Minnesota out in front. 100 meters left in this one. McDowell, she got past early, but she's making up now. And Dorn, the 600-meter, 800-meter runner, charging in for the Hawkeyes in third. Minnesota in the lead, Illinois second, Iowa third, and Ohio State fourth. Looks like a battle between the Golden Gophers and the Fighting Illini right now, but we'll see if Paige McGee of Iowa can reel it back in.
Abigail Schaaffe out front here for the Golden Gophers. Still leading over the Fighting Illini, with Paige McGee trying to run him down and get a little bit closer here for the Hawkeyes. But right now, it's all Golden Gophers, Fighting Illini, and Iowa. We've got 100 meters.
Minnesota, Illinois, and Iowa. Here comes Paige McGee. Minnesota in the lead. Time to beat, 3:38.57.
Minnesota out front, Illinois just behind, but now Iowa is into the mix here.
Minnesota fighting with Illinois for position here, and a really nice job by the Golden Gophers holding off the Fighting Illini.
Yeah, that was a really smart decision to react immediately, causing the athlete from Illinois to have to stay on the outside, run maybe just an extra meter or so. But watch out for the Hawkeyes really just making a charge to come back into this race.
And Perry of Iowa on the outside. It's Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois. Illinois still got some room to run on the inside. Iowa making a move on the outside. Hawkeyes and Golden Gophers. Can the Golden Gophers hang on? Minnesota! The Golden Gophers are your 4x400-meter Big Ten champions. What a finish from Minnesota.
And last year, the Golden Gophers, they were third place in this event. They ran 3:34.1 there, so bettering that time from last year, 3:33.83. That's a pretty sizable season's best time for that squad there.
And the team gonna run out onto the infield to celebrate. And here's that final straightaway. Minnesota and Iowa duking it out down the home stretch. The Golden Gophers just enough strength to hold on from a charging Iowa Hawkeyes team. 3:38.83 to cap off a great day of performances